Max Keiser's getting ready to tape his RT show. He's here in our studios in Austin, here to interview me. And we're here in our smaller studio with the crew, doing a great job. A little bit of Alex Jones here behind the scenes. Hard to believe 2016 is almost over. I'm sorry. We got Rob Do over here. I want to encourage everybody to watch a particular video.
Oh yeah, just had it up right here.
That is titled Endgame Blueprint for Global Extermination. And it's a 22-minute addendum to the film I put out 9.5 years ago. It just went up on YouTube. Some of the most important information you will ever watch, folks.
It really does kind of dovetail everything that is going on since Endgame has happened, because you kind of pick up with Obama and where the whole, I guess, the narrative of life without humans started, and now with this Agenda 2030 that came out about a month ago.
And this is their own words. This is chill.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they're force feeding it to you, and they're trying to do it. Oh, it's okay. I don't have to worry about life anymore. I just get to lay back and let the AI computers take over.
I just feel like I'm going to sleep. Yeah. They're gonna kill me. Oh good. Oh yeah, bro.
Like one of the quotes that this author had. Let's see if I can go back to find it on the timeline.
It's so good to have no privacy.
Yeah, I feel great that I don't have to worry about
it. It watches
anything.
me. It knows my dreams. Oh.
Yeah, these people are something else, and the fact that they want to, it's the conditioning that's going on. It's the little brainwashing that they're doing to get people to believe that this is how they should be.
And then we even have one of the top globalists admitting they'd make it fun to be a slave. Well, It's going up right now on Infowars.com. Just want to encourage everybody to go see it. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. A little bit, a great job, dude, working on that so hard.
Yep.
A little bit of behind the scenes stuff here.
So the hashtag fake news about Iraqi WMD got hundreds of thousands killed. This is from Empty Wheel, and she's picking up on all of this. Dana Milbank and the Washington Post saying all these.
That's as loud as I can go with these speakers. Wes, can you pull up the audio in here?
People to do crazy things.
Monitors.
The guy in Washington D.C. at the pizza place.
But Empty Wheel responded is like, if you look at the hashtag yellow cake, because if there were Twitter back in 2003, we would have had hashtag yellow cake, or that little vial of talcum powder that Colin Powell held up before the UN. So these were hoaxes.
Yeah, that was genuine fake news and propaganda.
All right, I'm not going to show you much more of what's going to be airing in a few days on RT. That's just a quick look. What's going on here at Infowars? He's visiting us. The media will say it's proof they're being run by the Russians because they came and visited. We've had Japanese TV, BBC, use our studios. It's just everybody. Yes. I'm taping something just behind the scenes.
Is this Facebook?
No, it's not Facebook. I thought we'd do something a little bit shorter where he wasn't making jokes about the Pope's latest statements.
Well, I'm sorry, I just pulled that up, so...
Oh no, let's not get back on that.
Okay, let's not. Let me show you this Iran, his theme park, this chilling military theme park with AK-47. So this is targeted to young boys, 8 to 13, and they get to dress up like soldiers and go in makeshift bunkers and shoot guns at people, and they have...
Sounds like what the Boy Scouts used to be.
Yeah, and so basically they get to attack Iran's enemies, like Israel in the West, in full combat gear. They got military checkpoints. They give them AK-47s. And this is after President Obama in January tells us that the future of Iran, the young people, are going to be kind to America, even though they're still teaching them to chant death to America.
According to Obama, there was never any terrorism attacks in his 8 years here in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Not Fort Hood, not the shooting out in California, not the countless knife attacks. It just goes on and on. But he also says the world's a much peaceful place now.
But we're fake news, so
Yeah, we didn't,
We didn't help stop the president getting us into war with Syria with our fake news. When they do the fake news, hundreds of thousands of people die and entire continents are disabled. So
Exactly. Leanne, what's coming up on the nightly news tonight? Are you doing it?
Darren McBreen is going to be hosting the nightly news this evening, and we'll have the second portion of the interview with Joel Gilbert. Margaret Howell and I are going to be doing a segment on some of Donald Trump's appointments. A lot of people are concerned that he's putting too many military brass into his cabinet. What do you think about that? I mean, because
I think
he's
it's a
saying
problem
he wants
for Secretary of Defense
Secretary
and
of
for
Defense,
Homeland Security for the border.
Security.
I mean, that Marine general already ran the southern border operation.
Well, they're saying that there's not going to be enough civilian oversight with, it's going to be too strong of a military in his cabinet. So,
well, I mean, I don't think it really matters.
I think it's like, look at the state of the world. That
we've had too many weirdo Harvard globalists in there. CFR people.
It's not going to be an SJW-run cabinet this time around, and the SJW-run cabinet.
And look, you have the House, you have the Senate, you have the legislative, you have the judicial, you have the executive. You start trying to put former generals in as the judges, and starts trying to do that, then are trying to run military people only for Congress, then I'd say this is weird, like having too many lawyers. You know what? We don't have enough military people and retired folks in those positions. It's a great shakeup instead of a bunch of lawyers. So I think what he's doing so far is great.
Well, yeah, and look at the country that he's been.
Well, I mean, look at General Flynn.
Look at the state of the world that he's been handed. There's only 10 countries that are not in war right now.
Well, we'll look at General exactly. Look at General Flynn for the former head of Defense Intelligence, National Security Advisor. I mean, he exposed that Obama and Hillary were running Al-Qaeda.
Right.
So it's a great pick, and that's some of the few patriots left are generals. So I don't see it as in preparing.
Well, yeah, think about Obama was wiping out the top brass there. How many people did he fire and kneecap the military? And look at us. China wouldn't even roll out the plane exit gate for Obama to deplane. That's how much they respect us.
Exactly. And now, how dare him take a call from the Taiwanese president?
Yeah, well, actually, China is saying that they need to rebuild their nuclear arsenal because of Trump's comment. They want more nuclear weapons because Trump says offensive things. So they've gone full SJW. Words hurt. So we're going to get nuked.
Exactly. There's Leanne McAdoo on Infowars.com. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the new In-Game films on YouTube and Facebook as we speak.
That he was able to encourage this kind of feeding frenzy over there in the stock market. But if he can make America great again, as he says, in a very Ronald Reagan-esque way, bring in hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars into the stock market, obviously it's going to fuel a nice recovery.
Our fellow Info Warriors across the United States and across the planet really love the Hillary for Prison 2016 shirts that we began to put out in 2015. It became a global meme against globalism and corruption, and a very strong maxim that's now being continued on today. So we now have George Soros, because the media attacked me on this whole goblin meme, and they've made huge jokes about it, but it's totally blown up in their face. We now have George Soros as a goblin on the back, and it says with a cross through him, an X like Ghostbusters, no Soros, him as a goblin. It says Deport Soros on the bottom, and on the top it says Infowars established 1996. So it is a limited edition Deport Soros on the back, Hillary for Prison on the front, right-hand shoulder, Infowars.com. It's powerful. Hope you get out to everybody you know. Infowarsstore.com or call 888-253-3139.